Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Broadlane Leisure and I have been filming some full proper reviews. But what I'm just going to do in this vlog is have a look around the Swift ChallengerX, their 8-foot wide caravan, and have a look at two different layouts that you might be interested in. Those are the 835, which is here, and the 860, which is just down there. We're not going into the full in-depths of these caravans because, to be fair, I've just turned up and I haven't researched them whatsoever. So we're just going to have a look around. All I can tell you is they're 8 feet wide and the twin axle. However, what they both do have is island beds. So I do want to have a look at them. It's been a while since I've been in the Swift models, to be fair. Certainly the Challengers. I've got a feeling I did do a review on a Challenger 835 some time ago. So we might have more detail on that in a different vlog. But let's have a look around anyway. So these are priced at £34,000. Pounds. This is the 835, and as I say, it's on the twin axle. Now, going into it, this is one of those layouts that I actually quite like. I'll start with the lounge area. Now, what I do like, soon as I come in, is because it's 8 feet, you can just see how absolutely huge it is, which is absolutely fantastic. We have got a great big sunroof, which is letting loads of light in, and an additional sunroof. And the choice of the furnishings, I do quite like these. We've got like a gold colour, and we can see the lighter coloured wood. So it does make this a really light space. I must say, I've always liked the Swift lounges. One thing they do is they always have nice fabrics, like we can see here, and the seats have always a really good depth. Now, the benefit of obviously an 8-foot wide caravan is you are going to get that ability to have such a larger lounge area like this is giving us, and those deep seats, because when you sit down it is nice that your legs are actually supported. Another nice thing that I like here is up front we've got a plug socket, we've got charging point, and then we've got a big front locker. So this is a nice table, obviously, for putting drinks and what have you on. And then when you pull this, it's going to extend it out. We've also got nice drawers as well. Another feature that I do really like in Swifts. So good storage there. And then there's another, this will just flap. There we go. That'll pop down. That's just a flap. And then this is going to convert into a bed. With these, it is just the slats here, if we can just see under there, the pull-out slats, and a bit more storage there. I haven't researched this caravan. I'm not even going to try and blag it. I haven't researched it, so I can't tell you how big this bed is. But if it's an 8-foot wide, it's probably going to be 7 feet across that way easily, and that way that could easily be, I don't know, well over 5 feet. So this is going to be absolutely massive. A huge front bed. We've got lockers for storage on both sides, sorry. And again, another thing I really like is the height. Although it's not massively deep, it's a really good height, and that's something I like with the Swifts. They always give you good locker space, and then there's always plenty nice little lights. We're not hooked up to electric, so they won't come on, but lovely little lights as well. So yeah, it's a nice lounge area, is that. I'll just step back. Obviously good size, plenty of floor space as well. So yeah, I can't really grumble. Can't really grumble at the 835 lounge. I'd be happy with that. As we come in the door, you can see here we've got a control panel up here. We've got a control panel for the Alder, so it's wet central heating. I mean, for me, at nearly £35,000, you definitely want to be seeing the Alder, for me personally. And then we've got the Swift control panel. It's interesting, it used to be Swift Command. I don't know if it's shortage in parts why we don't have Swift Command anymore, but we don't. We just get a fairly straightforward panel. I'll just show you that actually, because if you're used to Swift Command, which used to be there, that'll be something very different. It looks like it looks a little bit more old-fashioned, but Swift Command, there was always people complaining about problems with it, so maybe that's a good thing. We don't know. Right, let's go into the kitchen. I like my kitchens, you know, I like my kitchens. So the 835 kitchen, this is a really good size. One thing we've got just here is we've got an additional work surface flap. So that's absolutely cracking, because there isn't a lot of work surface here. Just this bit here. You've got your flap, good size sink, and these taps, they do swivel. Really good size, not overly deep, but plenty big enough. Nice splashback. We've got obviously blinds and fly screens. Here we've got the light switch, 2 plug sockets, so we can put kettles, toasters and what have you. We've got a Thetford. Now under here we've got an electric plate and 3 gas burners. So if you like cooking, you'll be well away. If you're like me, you won't really be bothered, but yeah. And then we've got a grill and oven as well. And I always like the Thetford ovens. These are brilliant. So plenty of space in there. There's a little bit of storage. That'll probably flap down. A little bit of storage just under there. And next to it, move along. Looks like a good sized cupboard here. Oh, I like that. That's nice. So again, you know, like I say, 35 grand. I like these nice touches. We've got a rack. I really like the pull-out racks. I've just reviewed a Swift Basecamp 6 and said about, you know, where's your rack? So that's brilliant. Good sized cutlery tray as well. That's really nice. And then, and if you're wondering what that is, that's the cover for the sink, and you can also use it as a draining board. So that's what that is. And then we've got another good sized cupboard here, and it goes all the way back as well. So that's good, good storage. And then let's move up. So coming up, we've got some little LED lights up here to illuminate it. And then we've got another cupboard there. Nice to see the rack, obviously. We've got a microwave. That's at a good height. So pleased with that. And so, yeah, that is the kitchen. One thing I've noticed as well is, again, because it's 8 feet wide, there's loads of floor space, absolutely loads of it. And the kitchen's a really open area. So that's nice. Right, what I'll do, I'll spin you around, but I won't spin you too quick or you'll be sick, because I've done that before to you. Right, so over on this near side, you can see the Dometic tower fridge freezer. This is the one that opens both ways. So let's have a look. So it's a fairly good sized tower fridge freezer. This is a 4-berth caravan, so if there are 4 of you, be able to get plenty in there. And that opens both ways, but I won't yank it because it'll probably come off in my hand. Oh, there we go. I didn't break it. There we go. Good sized freezer compartment, to be fair. That's going to run on gas and electric, is that fridge freezer. So if you are on a site with electric hookup, without electric hookup, then your gas will power that. There's a little bit of storage above and below, and then over here we can see this panel. So we've got the aerial socket, we've got a 12 volt and more plug sockets, so well away for plug sockets there. And you're going to have to put your television there. I don't know whether it's possible, but I'd be inclined maybe to, that's quite solid, so I'd be inclined maybe to put a bracket on the wall so you can actually fix your television there, quite possibly. And there's a little storage cupboard there. And just here behind the door that's going to go into the bedroom and bathroom, there's a little bit of storage here. So again, you're not going to get much in there unless you've got a very thin arm like mine. But the table there, so that table, as you can see, this is the table. That's going to come out, and you're going to put that in your lounge area. That might be a little bit fiddly to get out, quite possibly, with it being a small space, but you've got to put it somewhere. Right, let's go through this magic door. So this door opens. You just have to be careful that you don't bash it on anything. This is a mid-bathroom caravan. I quite like this. It doesn't have that quite open plan feel as a rear island bed, but I quite like the separation. So let's go and have a look. So this is the 835 layout. And this is really nice. I'll just stand here because straight away it gives you an idea of how much space you're getting in the centre of the caravan. And this is a great space for showering and dressing and getting changed. So as we go in, there's a great big mirror. My son's bouncing off my head, but there's a great big mirror, so that's really nice. Really good size sink as well. This is excellent. We've got the swivel tap again, I think. No, we've got a fixed tap, so I better not. I've probably just, no, I haven't broken it, so that's a fixed tap, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's fixed. Really good size. What I like is because you haven't got the shelf like here, you can fully get into these sinks, so that's really nice. And there is some storage underneath as well, so we've got our toiletry cupboard. Coming across, there's another little cupboard up here. We've got a frosted window. That to me is really important. There are blinds, but why would you not have a frosted bathroom window, which some caravans now don't? Thetford swivel toilet, again like the Thetford. Toilet roll holder. I'm pointing out the obvious, I know, but that's what I do. We've got an Alder radiator, so the nice thing here is when that's on, you've got then a place here for your towels, so they're going to dry quite nicely in the colder months. This is the door that obviously goes through to the bedroom. I'll just shut that so it gives us an idea, and there's locks on there as well. So this is round now to the near side, and we've got a shower cubicle. There's another little hook just up here for towels as well. The shower cubicle, this is nice. It's the space here, if you notice here, is not huge. So if you're quite a big person, that might be a little bit tight. That's probably what I'm going to point out as a compromise on this caravan, is getting into this shower cubicle. And it seems a little bit dark in there. Surely there must be a light. I can't see one, but it looks a little bit dark. But yeah, not a bad shower cubicle at all, to be fair. Maybe not the biggest I've seen. We'll just open this, and next to it we've got some wardrobe space here, and there's the tank for the Alder, as we can see there. So that's a nice amount of space. And I'll just turn the camera around so you can just look out there. That's the door obviously that we came through, and it shows now looking out into the lounge, and then again round into this this space here, which, yeah, really good. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, to be fair. I like the amount of space here for getting changed. That shower cubicle I think is going to be the biggest compromise on this caravan for bigger people. So yeah. Right, this door opens. Just have to be careful as well again, because if you, I'll just move you round. If you push that open a little bit quick, you're going to smack into your shower, and you can see it up there as well. So just be careful on that. That's one thing to note. Right, let's go into the bedroom. I sounded a bit excited about that. Right, okay, so here we've got the rear island bed. That is over on the offside wall. Obviously this is the back wall of the caravan now, and this is the offside here. So as we go in, we've got a large island bed with Duvet memory foam mattress. Absolutely love the Duvet mattresses. I don't know how long this bed is. It doesn't pull out any further. I don't think. That doesn't look overly long, if I'm absolutely honest. I'll just have a quick look underneath. I don't think there's any more movement on that. But yeah, so it's a good width though. Length, I don't know. You'd have to look on the Swift website. Nice headboard. There's some storage above, and there are some nice LED lights underneath, and I can see USB chargers within those lights as well, if I just show you what I'm talking about. So under there you can see you've got your USB chargers, so you can charge up iPhones and stuff. Let's have a look here. So we've got some wardrobe storage. That bed might pull out if we've got some cushions there, I don't know. So there's a wardrobe, obviously, and under here we've got a plug socket, we can see there, so that's good as well. And there's a little bit more storage under there. Oh, that's nice. Got a drawer that pulls out as well. So there we go. and then little bit of storage in there. And then the same on the other side. If we just come round here, we've got another little wardrobe. We don't have a plug socket on this side, but we do have, again, that wardrobe space, which is quite good. Close that. Little ledge, put a cup of tea on there, and we've got this window at the back, which is going to let some light in, which is nice. The fabric sort of board on the wall. Swift tend to do that. They like putting fabric on walls. And in this back corner, this is quite good. Back corner here, we've got a TV aerial there, plug socket. So again, you could put a television in here. Got a little mirror here for if you're wanting to do your hair or makeup or anything. A little bit of storage there. What's under here? There we go, more storage. And then we're going to find another window as we come round. There is some good space around the bed here, so that shouldn't be a problem. And we've got the Alder there as well for the heating. And there's a little hook up there for, don't know, coats and clothes and stuff. So yeah, there we go. So this is the 835. Nice layout, not bad for your money. It's not the top of the range, isn't this? The top of the range now, this is the ChallengerX. X is because it's the 8 feet wide. The top of the range is the Elegance, and that's just over £40,000. So we're sort of middle range here at 35. Prices have gone up. Right, what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to dive out of here. I'm going to look at another ChallengerX. So just let me get out before I fall out. This one, this is the 860. Hopefully the sun isn't affecting the picture too much. It's nice to see the sun. ChallengerX Island bed. This one is just over £32,000. Again, I'm not going to go around all the utilities around the caravan, but you do get your gas point. I'll just spin you around. This one is a single axle. Now the 835 is the twin that we've been in. This is single, but I just want to show you inside this one because here we go. This is a similar sort of layout for what we've just looked at, but on a smaller scale. I'll just come out of that blinding sun. And what I like about this one is it gives you a different lounge, because some people like the bench seats and some people are really moving towards the L shape. So if I just move back here, this gives you an idea. So we're looking towards the front of the caravan. As you can see, we've got that sort of worktop space there. There's a point there, that's where your television's going to go. I'll just show you that. So you've got a plug socket here, some USBs. We've got this here, your TV's going to go there. It'll cover this space. You could have a really big television there if you wanted. I'm not sure if the aerial socket is under there. I'd have to have a look around for that. But then we've got the L shape. Now this is an 8 foot wide caravan, so as you can see, it's giving you that, again, big lounge area. And I do like these furnishings. What I'd say is, although this is 4 berth, there's not much room for 4 people all to sit there together, as you can see. So really, this is probably more of a couple's van. This will convert into a bed. Obviously, we can see under here where this is going to come out down there. We've got plenty of storage space, and we've got these big Swift sunroofs there and there. So absolutely great for letting the light in. We've got the Alder on this one as well, with the control panel up above. So it's a pretty similar layout to that 835 that we've just been in, but on a smaller scale. The kitchen is almost, well, I'd say it is just about identical, apart from what we're getting here is, if I just bring you down, we're getting a smaller Dometic fridge freezer. Not sure which side this will open on. It's child locked. No, I won't mess with that. I'll break it. It's child locked, so I'm not that good with one hand. But you can see we've lost that cupboard space there to have that smaller fridge and freezer. That's probably going to be 85 litres, I would imagine. We've still got the Thetford rings, we've got the grill, the oven, we've still got the microwave. But over on this side, we gain a little bit more worktop space here, but we haven't got the tower fridge freezer, so we're losing that there. But that's not a bad little space. It's funny though, because if I'm absolutely honest, I'll just spin you this way. I don't know if you can see it. If I'm absolutely honest, it feels a little bit more basic in this one. For some reason, it doesn't feel quite as comfortable as that 835. Although it's the same woods and the same everything, but yeah, it's strange. It's just a bit of a different feel. Right, I've opened the door and we're going to venture through. Now, we've got, I'll show you this way, look, because there I am. We've got a centre washroom, but because this is the single axle on the 860, we don't have that massive bathroom that we just had next door, but we still have a good centre space. We can see, if I start in this corner here, you can see the amount of floor space, which I'll show you, because this is really important. You might just think, why is she showing me the floor? Well, there's method to the madness, because floor spaces are really important. When you're getting changed, that's when you find out how great your caravan is. So I've come through the door. We'll have a look first of all to the near side of the caravan, so I'll just turn you there. Now, the shower is the same as how we've just seen. The only good thing about this is stepping in. It might give you a little bit more space because it's a bit more open here, but again, it's still quite a small shower cubicle. This time the Alder radiators there on that wall. We do have plenty of hooks though and what have you. The sink's in the middle. There's some little lights up there. Good size mirror. We've got the tap that probably doesn't swivel. I'm not touching that. Good size sink, and then we've got a nice little cupboard under there, so that's enough to get toiletries and bits in. And then over on the off side, we've got the toilet roll holder, we've got the Thetford swivel toilet, good size window letting light in. Again, it's glazed, it's opaque, so that's a brilliant feature. We can see we've got blinds as well, and we've got a little bit more storage. And then we're going to venture into the bedroom. Now on this one, instead of it being the door, we get, that's tied back, so I won't pull that, but I'll have a look. We've got the sliding doors. Oh, this one's unhinged, so that's a bit easier. So instead of a door, what we find here is, I'll just push that, sliding doors, and there's one at each side, so whoever's heading down each side, you don't have to try and get through. You can just slide that across, excuse me. And here is the bedroom. Single axle, so you've got to bear in mind, you know, you're not going to get loads of space back here in terms of floor space, but we get that in the bathroom instead. So that's your floor space. Still plenty of room to come down if I walk down there, and we can see that at that side. Good size island bed. I do again like to see the Duvelet memory foam. We've got that padded headboard, we've got the LED lights underneath with the USBs. A couple of cupboards for storage, just see the lights there. Hopefully I'm capturing that for you. We've got the two windows. There is a vent and a hecky above, and then over here, which is nice, we've got here the TV aerial and the plug socket, so you can affix a television bracket onto here and you can watch television in bed. So it's quite nice. So that's the back wall of the caravan, obviously, so you'd be sat there looking that way towards the television. And have a look in the wardrobes. We've got a table there for the lounge. Good size wardrobe actually. You're going to get plenty in there. It's good depth. You can see a rail there. Again, little ledge for cups of tea. There is a plug socket over on the other side. Another little drawer. I like little drawers. Don't ask me why, I just like them. There we go. So there we go. A bit of a quick look round. Excuse me, I do apologise. Right, let's dive back out into the sun because I'm absolutely frozen. Let's dive back out and stand in the sun. and I'll waffle on a bit more. So there we go. So that is literally just a quick look at the ChallengerX 835, which was the larger one that we looked at first, and then this 860. As I say, price wise, 32 to 35,000. Good vans to have a look at if you're looking at an 8 foot wide. Both give you different layouts there, but just something to consider if you're looking at something in the 8 foot market. Unfortunately, no great lengths, weights, anything else, because I just didn't research them beforehand, because I just came across them and wanted to have a look with you. So hopefully you have enjoyed just having a little look around. Thanks for Broadlane to letting me come today and wander around the dealership. And I'm joined by Jules. Look, there he is. So he is with me. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed that and it wasn't too basic for you. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.